Here we go. All right, so it's there now. It looks like it's the right size, and now I'm gonna pry it open a little bit more to get this piece in there. All right, so we're in. Okay, so we need to make sure it's the right size on the back, or on the front rather. So we sort of pull it through, and we're gonna do a quick test run. It's very simple. Basically it'll be installed here, and this is where this piece goes, so we should be able to reach to it comfortably, right? Sort of like this. And looks like this might be more lax than we want it, so we pull some of the slack back to give it just enough room. Now if you want to pull it up higher, or if you want it on the other gauge, or one of the other gauges here, you might need a little more, or here. I'm putting it on the turbo gauge in the middle, so I'm gonna disconnect this now. Looks like this is exactly how much space I need. I'm gonna give it another 1/4 of an inch to be on the safe side, and now I can close this. Okay, so it's closed now, and now we're gonna put the screws back. 1, and 2. They're just regular Phillips. So now we're done. Now this needs to go inside somewhere, and where depends on where we're going to install this. So in our case, I think I want to install this piece inside here somewhere. You know, there are a couple of screws that hold the shifter boot inside in place, and potentially I can use one of them to attach it, and that's going to be a no-brainer. I'm going to use this plate, and I'm basically going to attach to this plate our new socket. It will be installed on these 2 bolts, like so, essentially. So I already have 2 holes pre-drilled for these 2 bolts. Okay, so what we're doing is, first we're attaching the socket, the new outlet, extension outlet, to this plate, which is a pretty straightforward process, like so. Okay, so now we have a good attachment on 2 bolts. It kind of looks upside down. It's not clear what's going to happen, but I'll show you. And now this should come together, because this goes on top of this. This is where our outlet will be, so it'll plug in right here. And now we're going to attach the plate to the existing bolts sticking out. Piece of cake. Okay, so now we have the red going out here. We have the We have the black by default from the body of the car, and everything's connected. And now we're gonna need to take the cable, tuck it behind, get it in there. Can't really see what's going on, but still it's self-explanatory. You need to get the cable behind the center console gauge panel, so that it lets the gauge panel close properly into the center console. So it's all in there now. We're going to connect this piece back to the cigarette lighter adapter, and we're going to connect everything else. Now essentially everything is connected. Our piece is sticking out right here. Make sure when you plug the center console back in that your new wires aren't in the way in the back. Use your hands and your brain. Ta-da! So now you have your new piece in there to connect, and you can plug right in, which is what I recommend you do right now. Okay, so the only other thing is to insulate this, just to be on the safe side, in case something metal comes across. You can buy a piece, a cap for to put on the positive end of the connector. This is not a huge deal, but it's always a good idea. This is good mechanical taste, so to speak. Okay, and now for the big moment. This light is supposed to come on when we turn on the car. Watch it. Ta-da, the light is on. Right here, the little green light. So essentially what we have achieved is the full-fledged installation of this cool navigation system that I really love. The advantage of using a portable navigation system is, besides the fact that it's portable, you can take it with you anywhere. You can use it and touch it with your fingers while you're driving. Now, whether it's safe or not is debatable, but in essence it's useful for me, and if it's useful for you, you can do the same thing. So basically, when you're not using the navigation system, you take it off, you disconnect it here, you tuck it in like so, and you close this. And this is a quick, easy project. I did it in under 1 hour. This is snapped back in. Let's install the shifter boot. Voila. So this is installed now. And once again, let's say we need the navigation system. We take it out, plug it in, quick and easy. Choose the gauge that we want to use. The diameter of the gauge is very nicely suited for this. So snap it. There's your navigation system, baby. Very clean, very neat, all connected inside. Best job in town. Enjoy. Here we go.